New tonight, our Republican race for U.S. Senate is getting testy, with two candidates going back and forth over comments about marijuana use and minorities. Denver 7's Marc Stewart is here, and Marc, you spoke with both campaigns tonight.
And before Republican Jack Graham jumped into the U.S. Senate race, he was the athletic director at Colorado State. At issue, an alleged statement about pot use among African-American football players. Tonight, Graham is responding, and so is his opponent in the primary. As a U.S. Senate candidate, Jack Graham is traveling Colorado trying to get your vote. But tonight he's getting attention from his time as CSU's athletic director. In a profile piece, the Denver Post cites sources claiming Graham or head football coach Jim McElwain said, quote, "Smoking marijuana is part of black culture."
Smoking marijuana is part of black culture. Did you ever say that phrase?
Absolutely not.
The remark was allegedly made during a meeting with alumni discussing graduation rates of black student athletes.
That's not something either one of us would say, either one of us would think, and it's certainly not something either one of us believe. It's a preposterous statement.
Graham told us at the time drug use was high among new recruits, many of whom were black from inner city areas in the South. He was working on a plan so they would thrive and not fail drug tests. Yet hours after the story was published, Graham's opponent in the Republican primary, Ryan Frazier, released this statement to Denver 7, reading in part, "To say that marijuana use is hand in hand with young black culture is simply irresponsible, insensitive, and outrageous."
I think he's a very good man, and I think he's sincere in his statements, but I think he's missed the mark. He doesn't have nearly enough information to make those kinds of statements about who I am, and what my orientation is towards black student athletes.
Tonight, Graham says he has no regrets and looks forward to meeting with Ryan Frazier during a campaign event tomorrow so they can discuss this. He feels once this is in proper context, it will all make sense. You can read Frazier's entire statement right now on thedenverchannel.com. Live in the newsroom, Marc Stewart, Denver 7.